Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
Excellent. We had a little bit of a laughing start on the back end here. I think I'm going to turn it up because, my special old ears might need it. There we go. And then we have to get it off there because I'll people like, oh, what's the pop-up? Yeah. Squirrel. So I have to start with it. Maybe this is something that everyone knows about,
Okay.
but it is new to me as of yesterday. I don't know where I heard about it. It was possibly with you during our lunch and shopping date,
Mm.
but you can do an Amazon gift registry.
Yes.
And what's nice about that, instead of just giving someone a list, just like a registry, if someone already purchases something, they can see so you don't double purchase, which I did for my grandson's birthday one time.
Yeah.
And then I got very excited. I'm like, I'm going to make mine just to see if it's easy. It is. And then I sent it to two of my nieces, and then I sent it to my stepdaughter and son-in-law to see if the kids can make a list. So I
Mm.
can for sure get them something they like, and maybe they would have
Yeah.
fun making that list.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I do the Amazon gift list for Subry only because people ask for, if somebody asks if he has one, then I'll create one. Otherwise I don't. Um,
Yes.
yeah, no, they're great. People, people use them and it just
Yeah.
makes it easier because then you
And
know,
then they don't get duplicates.
well, yeah, and then they're not wondering, oh, is he gonna like this? Is he not? Here's the
Mhm.
gift receipt if you don't want it. And it's like, well, you know what? Yeah, it just makes it easier for people.
Yes. So today I'm feeling very 2025.
Ooh. Well, the
I know.
Amazon gift list thing's been going around for a while, so maybe more like 2015.
The point I'm
I
making
don't know.
that you're not getting is now it is 2025 and I feel like
No,
I'm in
I know,
2025.
I know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
Yeah. I know. I know.
I knew what you were going for, and I just didn't
Yeah.
want
You're,
to you.
you're like, I'm just not letting you have it. Well, and when I messaged my nieces, the one was like, oh, that's a cool idea. I'll do that. So they have never done it. And then the other one was like, well, I'm just heading out, but I'll do that. That's neat. And she said, I'm going, and I was like, okay, cool. Hope you're doing something fun. She's going to a pumpkin patch.
Oh, it's very
So
sweet.
I think
Yeah,
that's super fun.
and they're older. They're not like little kids. They're
Yes, she is.
college age, right?
No, this is the one that's already graduated.
Oh,
She'll be 24 in March. How
wow.
can that be?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes, she'll be 24 in
Wow, that's
March.
amazing.
I know. So she's 23 now for those of you who can't do the math, which I think all of our viewers can. Except for that one,
I was just
the
gonna
D.
say that one guy.
Yeah, it's like except for the one guy that's not our super fan that said we
But for
need
some
to.
reason, he came to our channel and he watched some of our stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bother if you don't. Yeah, it's like, okay, whatever, loser. We're fine.
I'll be like, it's my mom, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. My mom thinks it's cool and she's looking down from heaven. So
I was gonna say,
yeah.
your mom is saying, Stephanie, I like how your hair looks in today's episode. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Patty Piasecki, for the nice trim and braids.
Oh, yeah. I know. I do
She's
like
in
it when she
South
does your
Tampa.
hair like that. It's really cute.
Thank you.
The French braids. Yeah.
Could you see it or just that I
I
turned
know.
my
I
head?
saw.
Okay.
It's burned in my memory.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. So that was some of the little lighthearted stuff. But with Christmas coming up, because I had found a couple things for just my granddaughter,
Mm.
but the grandson, I always think it's harder for boys, for me, to find stuff for boys. I think girls it's easier. I don't know if everyone feels that way, but I definitely do.
I think the girls are harder. I think
Mm,
boys, they know what they want. It's like
yeah.
they usually find like a show or something, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
something, you know, um, or they have like a defined interest like cars or Legos or something like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think girls are a little bit trickier, but I have no, four nieces that and one nephew, and then I have Sabri. So I buy
Right.
for two boys and four girls.
Four
Plus
girls.
my oldest niece, she has a little boy now. Yeah, she's, so yeah, Madeline is 30.
Isn't
Yeah, I
that
know, yeah.
crazy?
And she's got her little boy, Theodore, who I call Theodork because I can.
But he's super cute and not a
He's the
dork at all.
cutest little thing. And
He
he's like,
is.
he's solid. He's big and solid. Brr, brr. Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, so I'm having fun shopping for stuff for him for Christmas. And my brother and his wife, they have my niece just turned 1, so they have 2 older kids. And so she's, but they have one, and that's a 1-year-old. Her birthday was this past week. So I had fun, sending her gifts for that. And then I'll have fun shopping for her for Christmas. And yeah,
Hmm.
I like shopping for the little kids.
Yes.
Well, yeah. The older kids, they just want gift cards or,
Cash.
I asked my
Yeah.
nephew, I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? Like, he's like, gift cards are good. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna give you gift cards. Tell me where you want your gift cards to, and I'll buy them.
I did like that when I was a teenager, college, because I was like, they're not going to get me cool stuff that I want. And then that it's just easier. I do have to take this time. I did tell you this yesterday at our lunch date, but I got to give another shout out to my sister-in-law, Jen, because she would go and shop for the girls when they were little, and she basically had a store. So you could say, I want to spend X amount, and then you would just pay her, and they liked everything. And sometimes I'm like, are you sure they're gonna like this? This seems so weird. Like, who would like this? And then they're like, oh wow, Aunt Stephanie. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, she's right again.
Yeah. Yeah. What's nice is one of my nieces,
Hmm.
my brother's, middle child.
Hmm.
Middle children are the best.
I
Um,
think youngest ones are.
yeah. Uh, she's awesome because I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? She will text me the exact picture and a descript like she'll take a screenshot of the Amazon page and send me like 5, 6, 10 things. And she'll be like, any of these. I'm like,
You're like,
"Fine. I'm getting them all because I don't know what else to do." So,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah, it's awesome. I love it. So it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I love Christmas shopping.
yeah. It is fun. I usually wait for the kids to the last minute because their taste can change so
Yeah.
much. And then like adults and stuff, I go throughout the year. And as I get something or as I travel.
Yeah, we
Also,
don't really.
something that the Zillow, whatever his number or her number was, said we should travel, which is ironic because we both are pretty well traveled and love to travel. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't really do stuff for the adults,
no.
now that we all have kids, because I think until I had Sabri, they were still doing gifts for like my brother and sister, we were just still doing gifts for each other. But once I had Sabri, that stopped because now then we all had kids, which was great.
Yes.
And that's, yeah, I don't care about getting a Christmas present so much.
Yeah.
We all buy stuff for our mom. Like our mom definitely makes it buy gifts for, and she's
Hmm.
also very difficult to shop for. Like, what do you want? She doesn't need anything. I was talking to her yesterday. I'm like, she was asking me, she's like, what does Sabri want for Christmas? I'm like, I have no idea, but I'll find out. And I said, what do you want? She goes, oh, I don't need anything. I have everything. I'm like, yeah, I know, but
Yes.
so we'll have to figure out what to do for her. And, then also we buy stuff for my mother-in-law
Hmm.
but as far as other adult gifts in the family, it's really just his mom, my mom, and I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. And then it's just for the kids.
Yeah. I get from my brother and sister-in-law. And then it's like nieces, nephews, grandkids, and nieces, nephews. So the ones that live in Ohio don't feel bad. It's just the
Yes.
local ones. Because Tom is one of six. So,
Right. Yeah.
we just get the kids here, and there's two of them. And they're great kids.
Yeah.
Adults really, but we still get them gifts. And then like my friends will do, and sometimes we'll do like a lunch or something fun, like a moment together, which is nice too.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I know I get you something, we get each other something small. It's just
Yes.
fun. But yeah. I know, and my mother-in-law is like, so what, tell me what you want for Christmas. Like, and I'm like, we had lunch with her after church today, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, again, I have everything pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, what's great is she always takes me shopping to Nordstrom's, and I always get a few dresses from there.
Nice.
And I'm like, that's really all I want. Yeah.
We saw some cute ones there yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Hmm.
But and she's very generous, with her gift giving and but she loves to do it. That's the thing. Because I tell her, I'm like, you don't have to do all this. She goes, oh no, honey, I want to. And I'm like,
Aw.
okay, if you want to do it, then I'm not going to stop you. But I just don't want people to think they have to do it.
Yeah. You lucked out with the mom and mother-in-law category for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is awesome and my mother-in-law is definitely one of a
Yeah.
kind.
Yes.
She's a very, very good mother-in-law. She's a fantastic grandmother to Sabri.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Oh, and
That's
a
all that matters.
very, very happy hands-on grandmother too.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. If we lived closer to my mom, she would be doing the same thing because that's how
Yes.
she is with my brother's kids and my sister's kids. So,
Hmm.
so when she does see Sabri, she's very loving and,
Yeah.
doing stuff with him and which is great. And
Yeah.
he loves both of his grandmothers.
Well, of course. They're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. All right. What else?
Well, I was trying to decide where I wanted to start today, and I thought maybe something will kind of segue us in. And I had two people, well, we've had a couple people like write me for some topic ideas or here's something to discuss. And then one friend in conversation, she answered so interesting and cool. Here's your drinking game for those of you playing along. But that I was like, you know what? I won't say your name. But I said, I just really like how you answered that. And I said, I'm going to talk about it on my podcast. She's like, that's great. So
Okay.
I think I will start with her. Let's see, make sure I have a clipboard today and I feel really fancy. Okay.
Professional,
I know.
official.
I know. Okay, so this was the conversation. Let me make sure I segue it in the proper way.
And that
Yes.
wasn't even handwritten. That's all typed up.
Yes. Because you know what? I'm a lefty and sometimes my handwriting looks like a 3-year-old.
That's all right. I'm a righty and mine looks like that all the time. I'm going to take that excuse right away from you.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, no, I'm claiming it too.
Yeah. You're not
And
special.
yes. Well, I am, but not because of
But
that.
after that.
Um, so is the kind of the background. Bad Bunny, who's going to be playing
Oh,
at the Super
yeah.
Bowl. I think everybody knows that. Dresses and wears dresses in female clothing like dresses and whatnot, and kisses male backup dancers, etc. in his performances.
Okay.
And I asked this friend slash viewer, honestly, I said, as a non-parent, do you really think young kids would even register some of these things? And she gave a really thoughtful answer.
Oh, let's hear it.
Mhm. She said, 100%. I'm not anti-trans or gay. Adults can do what they want. Heck, I've been to Hamburger Mary's for a drag show with my girlfriends before. That said, this is the entire country, people of all age ranges from young adults to the elderly, watching the pinnacle of an all-American sporting event, showcasing someone who doesn't speak our language, hates our country, and chooses an alternative lifestyle shoved in our faces. And we're just supposed to shut up and take it. That's the crap I'm sick of. Pick another venue, like the Oscars, the Emmys, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, any other show you want, but this is definitely intentional. End of quote.
Oh, I think that's great. Yeah, she's right. I didn't realize all that stuff about him until you and I were talking another time. And
Hmm.
yeah, it's like, why? It's, I think it's just a really sad statement of how they feel they need to shove things in the face. And it's almost just to get the shock value. There's, it's even if there's no talent there, it's going to be good because it's going to upset, this portion of America and, all this. I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. It's like, fine, you like him, you go to his concert. I don't care. But this is again the same guy who's like, I'm never gonna do a performance in America. And then like 2 weeks later was like, I'm headlining the Super Bowl. Okay,
That's
hypocrite.
yes.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Hypocrite. I appreciate you for calling yourself out for what you are, what we already knew you were. But thank you for confirming it. And yeah, it's just hilarious to me how they think and behave. And it's like no one cares about you that much. Look, I don't, you want to do that stuff? Go ahead and do it. You're not that important in my life. You're not important at all. I didn't even know who you were, a month ago. But
I
again,
got to shout out and say I only knew who he was because he dated one of the Kardashian Jenners. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known because I don't speak Spanish, and I guess most of his
oh,
music or
okay.
all of it is in
Yeah,
Spanish.
I'm not in the Kardashian world. I know. But um but yeah, no, it's just, do what you need to do. But you know, but I did hear, and I don't know if I was looking to see, but there's like gonna be an alternative to the halftime show. There's gonna
Hmm.
be one with Kid Rock, I think, and a bunch of other more conservative performers. I
Hmm.
think that's what it is. I'm not quite sure. I didn't look into it that much either. But I was like, oh, that'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Right.
So,
I'm interested to watch both of them typically. And I think we might have even talked about this on the show, but I'm not a football fan. Like
yeah.
if it's the Bucks, I want them to win because I would like to root for my home team.
Yeah, of course.
But I really am more so into like, oh, this player's dating this one, or this one was on Dancing with the Stars. And I do like the halftime show. Because a lot of the times I watch the halftime show and I think, that was it. I don't know if that was that
Yeah.
great, or I thought it was great. And then you get on social media and it is so this side and this side, not even politics, but some people are like, that was so creative and thought provoking. And I'm thinking, did we watch the same thing or vice
Yeah.
versa? So I'm interested to see that, but then I'm also interested to see the alternative one. So I'll probably, if I'm at a Super Bowl watch party, watch whatever they watch and then Google the other one because I would like to see both.
Yeah, so there is an alternative one. It's Turning Point USA is launching its own alternative to the Super Bowl 60 halftime show. Founded by the late Charlie Kirk and now led by his wife, Erica Kirk, the nonprofit will host the All-American Halftime Show, a celebration of faith, family, and freedom. I don't know about you, but that sounds awesome to me.
It does to me too.
I'm like, hey, sign me up for that.
Hmm.
I would definitely. I just don't know like I don't know who's actually performing.
I didn't know that they had listed it. I had heard that I think some people like you had said Chris Rock would be a good choice. Um,
Yeah,
but I
Kid
don't know.
Rock.
Did I say Chris Rock? Maybe they should just do comedians.
Hey, that'd be even better.
Kid Rock, Chris Rock, not the same, but I like them both.
Let me see if I can see who the performers are. I'm just curious now.
Hmm. It would be neat if they had the lineup.
Um, hmm. I'm not seeing it right now. I'm sure I can find it. What I'm finding right now is, the typical social media of like, oh, it's stupid. Oh, it's un-American to have a separate on-time show. All the liberal pundits like losing their minds because we don't want to watch a guy in a dress kissing another guy live on TV in front of our children.
I mean, I have
Do
to
whatever you
honestly
want. I
say
don't care. That's your
that does
lifestyle.
right. That doesn't even really bother me. It's that he says he hates America
Yeah, that's what I hate. That's what I don't like the most about him.
and he wants to sing it in another language. I don't have any problem, but I think it's what, like 17% of Americans speak Spanish. Why is it in Spanish? And he made a joke on Saturday Night Live. Well, you have 3 months or 4 months or whatever at the time when he made the reference to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
It would be like going to Italy and they had a huge soccer match or big event, and then they sang it in France or French. They sang it in French. They sang it in
And
French.
friends.
Yeah, exactly. What did you say yesterday about the home? But you know what I mean? It's just that bothers me the most. If whatever someone wears, I think someone pushing the envelope. I mean, Madonna's been doing it for years. She did so many things. I mean, people have talked about Madonna for what, 40 years?
Mm.
Share maybe with some of her outrageous attire and things.
But she was all shock value. I mean, she knew what she was doing. She knew that
Hmm.
she was all about the marketing and,
Right. And
again,
Lady Gaga.
yeah, it's all
Hmm.
about the getting the eyes on you. If you can get your eyes on them,
Hmm.
yeah.
Are you still trying to find?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Blake, so far what I'm finding is Blake Shelton and Lainey Wilson have confirmed.
Now, is that a country singer, Lainey Wilson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I
yeah.
mean, I'm not a country music fan, but I know a lot of Americans are, and it is kind of Americana.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So we'll just see who else is there. I'm
hmm
sure more people are going to be announced.
hmm
I mean, again, I'm not following it that closely, but yeah, I'd rather watch the other one than Super Bowl one. The one, I mean, but if you think about the ones that were really good, like Prince's Super Bowl was amazing. Michael Jackson's was phenomenal. You know,
hmm
it's, I don't think Bad Bunny is going to be at that caliber.
And Rihanna, I mean, hers was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
she went up on that podium and she was pregnant. I remember thinking, is that an unflattering outfit? And then I realized she was pregnant because I was like, I think she should have chosen something else.
And then you
Yeah.
realize there was a human growing inside of her, and you were like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay, sorry, never mind.
And I mean, she went up on that, like those platforms and
Yeah.
that, I mean,
See, I really don't watch the shows at all to really
yeah,
know. I don't even know which one you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. None of them are that memorable to me, but like I said, the Michael Jackson, the Prince one, like those are to me, those are the
Hmm.
pinnacle. Anything
Hmm.
outside of that, I don't care.
Yeah.
They're never going to be as good as that.
So I guess they can keep trying.
They can try, but they're not going to
Hmm.
do it with Bad Bunny.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to be it. It might be the most talked about one so far,
Might
but not
be, but that's what they want, right? That's
right.
really what they're looking for is this attention.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Anything to get eyeballs onto their platform.
Right. So are we ready for the other topic sent
Yeah,
in by
let's
a
go.
viewer? Okay. So this one was during a high school softball championship game in Fresno, California, the crowd sang the national anthem after the announcer announced that it wouldn't be played. Initially, the crowd booed the decision, but within seconds, they took it upon themselves to sing it a cappella, showcasing their patriotism. The event coordinator, Bob, name I'm going to butcher, later acknowledged that the incident as a learning experience and announced that the national anthem would be played at every game moving forward.
When was this? I didn't even hear about it.
This was maybe a couple weeks ago because I had been traveling.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Then maybe I did hear about it and didn't realize it was the same thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why do people think that's okay?
Right.
Like,
I mean, this is our country. Other countries sing their national anthems or whatever they call them, their mantras, their
yeah. I know it's like what was the reason? I'd love to know the reason why they didn't do it in the first place. Was it because they
right,
didn't want to offend anybody? Was it because they don't like seriously, like, give me a break. This is America. If you're ashamed of your national anthem, if you're ashamed of this country, go away.
right,
Go.
right,
Go to Mexico, go to Canada, go wherever you want. Just shut up about it. Like
right,
it's unbelievable to me. I'm like,
right,
you have every benefit and opportunity in the world in this country, but you're going to just piss and moan and boo-hoo and all this stuff. Oh, America's evil. Then get out. Go find the non-evil country that you love. Go.
right.
No one's going to stop you. Believe me, nobody will stop you from going there except that country that you think is so great.
They are going to have rules to get in as well.
They're not gonna, they're not, yeah, like they're not gonna want you. Yeah, they only
Right.
like it's just unbelievable to me how stupid and really stupid people are in this
And
country.
entitled, actually. Entitled too, because they
And
think,
entitled,
well,
you're
I
right.
want
Yeah.
this, so I
Yeah.
should get it.
Yeah, entitled and stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a deadly combo.
Yeah,
Combo.
yeah, it's a sad combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, definitely raising our little boy to not be that way.
Right. Right.
We don't need a loser in our house.
You won't have one. He's a good kid
He is a
with his head
very,
on straight and smart.
he is super smart. He's very
Hmm.
sweet. And we're just going to make sure he stays that way and doesn't get indoctrinated or brainwashed by some losers who were already themselves indoctrinated and brainwashed.
Right.
Yeah. The types of friends you have matter. The environment
Well,
that you're putting your kids in definitely matters.
I mean, it really matters for adults too. I think you're less swayed as an adult, but some people are
No,
easily
no,
swayed.
no. These adults today are complete morons. A lot of them, they just don't, they can't think for themselves. They
Hmm.
get, they hear snippets and talking points and they're like, oh, this is the reality. Okay. So, and all they do is repeat the snippets and talking points and they can't have an actual conversation with you because they haven't memorized anything beyond the bullet points. They just
That's
know,
so well said.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, no, and you just look at them and you're thinking, wow, what a sad person you are. What a sad life you have. Like, how do you become this vapid void of a human? Like
Right.
your brain doesn't function. Like you've lost all ability for critical thinking. Yeah. You can
You are
disagree with
so
people all the time. What's the big deal?
right.
Doesn't mean
You
that you
are
have to
just
hate them
giving
or
us a
want them
natural
to get
segue.
hurt. Yeah.
Oops,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
I think there's a little delay.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, October 18th, there was a No Kings protest,
Yeah.
which again, all for people peaceful protesting. I think on most of them they did. It was, I think 7 million showed up all over the country versus the 77 million that voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And the problem I have with it is that one teacher in particular
Mm.
who tried to do a reenactment of Charlie Kirk getting
Oh,
shot.
horrible human being she is.
And
Horrible human being that she is.
yes, and I don't, I mean, first of all, I don't understand how you couldn't like Charlie Kirk. I guess it would have to be if you saw some news snippet that cut what he said, because if you
Yeah.
listen to everything he said, he was all about fairness, giving everyone a chance to speak,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, he was
and
open.
family.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the lazy people. They're just lazy. They don't want to do their own homework, their own research. Again, they just want the bullet points. They want to be told. They just sit
Hmm.
around and waiting to be told what to think. Like, how sad are you? Like, I just don't even know how you function.
I mean, can you imagine if that were your child's teacher cheering
Oh
on?
no, I would be pulling my kid out of that school so fast, and I would look to see, is it a public school or private school, and what could we do, legally, to get
Right,
that teacher removed, because
right.
that's not appropriate. But I'm sure the teacher union is going to protect her and defend her and say, oh, it was on her personal time, and oh, it's not a bad thing, nothing bad happened, which I can't stand the teachers unions, quite honestly. They don't care about the kids. They just care about the money that the union gets from these teachers. I have zero respect for the teachers unions. They do not care about those kids, and they are designed not to care about the kids. If they cared about the kids, it wouldn't be so hard to get rid of a bad teacher. It wouldn't be so hard to discipline a teacher who is not doing the right thing for the kids. Yeah. And why are the test scores so bad for these? Why are kids dumber today than they
Hmm.
were in the past? It's not,
And in
it's at
America,
home. Yes, the parents, not all the parents are involved, but it's also the teachers, the schools. What are they teaching them? They're
right.
teaching them crap. They're teaching them all the things they don't need to teach them. And then if they are supposed to be teaching them something legit, either they can't do it because the students are so horrible with their behaviors and just disrespectful, or they just don't care. They're just like, well, nothing's going to happen to me because I'm part of a union. And I know a lot of really good teachers and I respect them totally. And
Me
I know
too.
that they're frustrated with the whole teachers union and the way that public schools are being led and what they're doing. They don't want to be part of it, but they love the kids. They want to be there because they're like, if we leave, somebody else is going to come in who's not going to do what's good for the kids. And it's like, if
Yes.
we can at least give them 1% of the goodness they should be getting, then that's better than nothing. So,
Hmm.
that teacher is a horrible human being. I don't even want to call her a human being because human beings should not be behaving that way. I think she's just
Hmm.
really mentally ill at this point based on her behaviors and her actions. And if I were a parent, that had a child in that school, I would pull them out immediately.
I do think since then she was let go. I'm not
I,
a hundred
I don't
percent
know.
on
I
that.
don't, I find that, I hope she was, but I find it hard to believe that the teachers union didn't like corral around her and make her into the next martyr, like saying, oh, they're picking on her because of whatever. Oh, she's overweight. They picked on her. Oh, she's this color. They picked on her. Oh, she has glasses. They picked on her. Whatever it is.
Right, right.
You're going, I would be very surprised if they did let her. I hope they did, but I would be surprised if they did.
When I saw another snippet, I'll call it, on social media, and it talked about George Floyd, and it showed when they were burning the cities to the ground, and
Oh, yeah.
he had so much fentanyl in his system.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Um,
Stephanie, you're just a racist, and let's just get over this, okay? Because
well,
he
that,
was a saint.
well,
He was
but
an
no, wait.
angel.
I mean, true, but
He did
they had
nothing
said he had,
wrong. It's okay if he was selling fentanyl and killing people with his drugs, and it's okay that he held a pregnant woman at gunpoint with the gun pointed to her belly so he could rob her. No, he's a saint. He's a martyr. He is a hero for the community. He's everything we want all our little boys to be. A horrible person.
and I mean, the Democrats burned the cities to the ground over
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then Charlie Kirk, who is a Republican figure, was shot, and we gathered around and prayed.
Wait, you comments.
Okay, give me 1 second. Yes,
Mhm.
we're going, okay? She texted
You
me back.
got a message
Okay,
up.
she texted me back. Okay, go.
I'm just gonna build this.
Okay, shh. He was confirming if we were going to Bible study tonight because he's friends with the with the kids that also go there, like with the parents when they bring their
Yes.
kids. And I'm like, yes, we're going.
He's like, I want to go.
Yeah, he really wants to go.
Sweetie,
Okay, shush.
I'm part of this channel too.
Did you just hear?
What?
All right, Sabri, please. Yeah, so anyhow.
But so it showed Republicans standing around praying. It was the difference. It's like, which party makes more sense? And I saw something on, it was Facebook the other day, that a friend of mine who is liberal posted, and she said, I'm not unfriending you because of your political views. I'm unfriending you because you hate the LGBTQ community, and I have friends and family that I love in there. And I thought, okay, I have friends and family in the LGBTQ community, and you know what? A lot of them are Republicans.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Some
So
of them are. Yeah.
just that
But again,
mentality that they say,
it's the mentality of not knowing, not educating yourself, not doing research, just listening to talking points and bullets,
mhm,
and being happy being, in this world of oblivion, not really, being oblivious to the real truth of what's
mhm,
happening, and just finding comfort in people. So this person, in my mind, just has anger, and it's like it just has
maybe.
issues and everything, and they just using this as their excuse to make themselves feel better, in a way of like, oh, I'm standing up for something I believe in. I'm not going to be friends with people who don't think exactly the same way as me, but I'm
Right,
also not going to take the time to understand their point of view and to find out if this is really true.
right, right.
Yeah, so again, I don't have time for people like that. Bye.
Well, and I don't, if it's someone who is actually my friend versus someone who's like a friend of a friend who I don't really
Yeah.
know, I still am friends with them because I just look at it as, you know what? It's not directed at me. I don't have hate in my
No, I
heart.
don't care. I'm not. Do you know how I don't even care? Like on Facebook, I'm not going to take the time to unfriend you. Like, why would I waste my life on that? Why would I waste 10 seconds of my life on unfriending somebody? Like, what a loser. Like, just
And
keep scrolling.
this brings me to my next point, and then I think this might be our last point just to keep on our time.
Yeah.
For this podcast, not our last point ever. But I have had liberal and independent friends and family say things along the lines, and on social media, but so all across the board, how can you call yourself kind and loving and or a Christian and be Republican?
Easy, because that's
So,
what Republicans stand for.
okay.
We don't care. We just want people to be in this country, love this country, support the country, not, hate, you want to protest peacefully. No one cares. That's part of the beauty of living in America. You
Mhm.
can do things in this country that you cannot do anywhere else. Like that
Right.
whole ridiculous no kings. Who is the king? We haven't had a king in over 250 years. Like, have they not heard this? There is no king. The president's elected every 4 years. They're part of that process of the election. They can vote, given, they fit the parameters. And the fact that they are so ridiculously dumb about this whole no kings thing, it's like, really, that's what's keeping you up at night? Is that you think that Trump is a king, even though he clearly is not? Do you know the definition of the word king? Do you know the definition of the word dictator? Do you know the definition of the word fascist? Do you even know what words you're using? No, you're just, again, let me go to bullet point number 3 on my list. Yeah, no kings. Okay, bullet point number 7. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, okay, Trump, bad.
Can I
Or Orange Man bad.
Orange man, bad, yeah, what? Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, he does have, no. Stop.
You can let him know we're just about to wrap it up so
I
then he can
know,
ask you.
yeah. All right,
He's
I'm
like, "Oh,
stopping this.
You're-
Okay,
okay.
so,
I don't know if we were finished with our thought on that last point.
I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Should I sign us out?
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm Stephanie,
I'm Helen.
and don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.